Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. We finally have the parts for the Audi S4, which is right behind me. We got the 034 Motorsport 190mm pulley, and it also has the original pulley sort of size on the back. So it's one whole piece. It's going to replace the part that we think is broken on this car, and hopefully it won't fail because I've heard their products are pretty good. So the car's been waiting long enough, so let's just jump straight into it, start getting the old stuff off and putting the new stuff on. Okay, so here we've got the pulley, some 034 Motorsport thank you card, maybe a how-to or more promotional gear, new belt, new mounting hardware, and some Loctite. This is pretty cool that they give you the Loctite. But I think the supercharger belt, well, we'll need to add this one, but the one that's on the car is okay. It's the accessory belt that's cooked, so I might need to get another one of those belts as well. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, famous last words. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much of a headache, but that's the old pulley there. I'll use some paint to mark the top, the very top of the old pulley, and then match it up with the new one, put the new one on, put the mounting hardware on, get the belts on. It sounds easy, but famous last words, who knows what problems we're gonna have. Alright, we'll jump into it. Alright, old one is out. You see that? It should not happen. So pretty cool, we've got the top center marked. When I did dual pulley, I actually remember now, it's marked everywhere, like that's just top dead center. That's where it was sitting on the car. No, sorry, there. This is how it was sitting on the vehicle. So all I need to do is line that up with basically where it was. It was sitting sort of like that, off to the center. I've taken photos and videos. So now we can get the new one. And look, dude, look at this. Man, that's, yeah, nice. Here's the old belt. It's a big boy too. Alright guys, it is starting to get dark because I had a whole bunch of other crap I had to do. But nevertheless, supercharger belt is back on, new pulley is on, new secondary belt is all on. So this all went on really smoothly, which I'm happy about. So what I'm going to do now is probably get underneath and just have a look at everything, make sure it's all good, get this sort of back on so I can plug this in and then give it a start and just see what happens. Alright guys, so this is sort of back on. It's not completely nipped up, but I've got it on enough so we can plug that in. Now I noticed this coolant is low, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. I've got more coolant. What else? Mainly looking at these belts, so I'll be using a torch to just go in and around, make sure everything looks alright, sounds alright. I haven't put anything at the bottom back together yet, or see if there's any leaks or anything. I can bleed the system from here for the coolant. And yeah, I guess see how she goes. First start was a success. I hope it was recording. I think it might not have been. I just started it. Started fine, no knocks. I was super scared and worried about there being some major problems, but it seemed alright. I just noticed some smoke coming from this area. So I just got my torch out and had a look. Now notice, seems to be at least some sort of hot part of the motor right there, and I think some coolant's dripped out. As you can see, you might be able to see, I can see this coolant there. So I'm hoping it's just that. I wanted to fill this coolant back up. Unnip that screw, let it run it for a bit. I didn't check under the car, just started it, came out quickly, had a look, all looks alright so far. Terrible lighting out here, but anyway, super happy, seems to be running fine. I'll film a little bit more for you guys. As you can see, it's getting dark. And I'm gonna get it back together today, because there's a car meet tonight that I really want to go to. So, we're gonna do that, but touch base with you soon. What's up guys, it is a brand new day or new afternoon. We finally got the car done. I did complete it on the night that I was working on it, and we took the car out to a car meet. That car meet was hosted by Rex H. I will link his channel below. That was a really fun car meet. We went and did a cruise afterwards as well. It was great. The car held up fine. I flogged it all night and it was great. Coolant is holding up fine. Engine was fine. I was a little worried because on the day that it freaked out, I was so focused on just getting the car home because it was driving. It was just, there was obviously no power steering, no this, no that. I wasn't really paying attention to the faults on the dash, and I was hoping that I didn't drive it when it was like overheating or something like that. So I was like freaking out, engine knock, something crazy. All seems fine. I haven't checked faults yet. I think it's going to be a bucket load of them, but for the most part, the car is running fine. So as we can see, coolant is holding just fine. I've double, triple checked all of everything down there. It's all running fine. The car was running just a moment ago. I just turned it off so it didn't cock block my microphone. But yes, the car is running. So I want to do a drive. We'll go for a drive. I've got some stuff I've got to do, and I'll show you something else funny. Okay, so when I got these wheels put on, I had Dragon Sports. That's what I've had. There's plenty of tread on the front. When we went to put the Dragon Sports on the back, they didn't fit. They actually split. I guess they might have been old or whatever. So all they had in stock were these cheap, whatever rubbish they are, of this size, which is 255 35 19s. So I just stuck them on, and I thought what I'll do. So I figured I'll just drive those into the ground and then do the Michelins all around. If you watch the video in the top right hand corner, you'll know that this wheel was completely flat. So I've had some Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. Well, when I say some, I've had one Michelin Pilot Sport 4S put on. That was the last one that they had in stock of that size, and I've ordered 3 more. So we're gonna have Michelins all around, and then I'm gonna get them real sticky and launch the hell out of this thing. But I think first we've got some preventative maintenance to do. But anyway, that's all for another video. What I want to do now, jump in the car, let's go for a drive. So it now has the 190mm supercharger pulley, which is the 034 Motorsport one. Don't feel much difference. I did have someone comment and said it was going to make more power and that I'd need to upgrade the cooling. Open to the idea, happy to do that, but I haven't experienced any heat soak, haven't experienced any loss of power or anything like that, at least from what I can tell. Especially that night when we went to the meet, like, provided it was a very cool night, I was punching it everywhere, well, you know, like most of the time, and it was fine. Like, but yeah, if I do experience anything like that, or if I notice, you know, cooling issues or whatever, happy to upgrade whatever needs to be done. Hey, S5. Oh. Not a fan of the wide body. Jesus, I was in DHL that whole time. Alright. Let's go make some noise. Yeah, so plan with this, once the tyre shop gets my Michelin Pilot Sports in, we'll go and get the Michelins put on, and I will have it wheel aligned, obviously get the alignment done. Believe it or not, what's this guy doing? I've never had it aligned since I've done all the suspension and everything, which is like stupid of me, I know, but whatever, don't care. So I'll get the alignment done and I will have them overhaul the suspension so they can look at all of the arms and all that crap. If there's anything that needs to be replaced, I'll get it replaced. Then we can look at the preventative maintenance in the engine. So I spoke about it in a recent video, all of the common problems that go right around this K. So 110,000 K is like 60,000 something miles. Get it all done before it happens, and then it'll be ready to launch with some decent tires, and it'll be ready to go to the dyno. And then I'll probably be unhappy with the dyno and end up trying to make more power out of it. I had someone say to me, the car looks good, but it sounds shit. It's so true. Jeez. Maybe from the camera it sounds okay, but in person, the only thing that sounds good when you're in the car is the supercharger. That supercharger noise, it's so nice. That was sick. Alright guys, I'm just getting ready to back the beast in. Really happy that the car is back up and running. I can finally keep going with the things that I wanted to do with it. Obviously, anyone that follows the channel knows what is coming up next. I spoke about it in the video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.